It started last month. Actually, it has been going on for weeks concerning the Christian genocide in Nigeria. But before we do that, let's quickly take a look at the top stories on today's papers. And on the Guardian newspaper, we have farmers in limbo as bureaucracy stalls 50 billion naira tractor rollout. Coup denial not enough, stem rising anxiety, discontent, stakeholders tell federal government. Middle Belt Forum raises alarm over renewed killings in Plateau State and alleges genocide. ADC says defection cannot save APC in 2027. And still on the Guardian, we see federal government reverses policy on maths as parents, teachers protests. ASU confirms talks with federal government team as strike enters 7th day. NAFDAC rallies manufacturers to homegrown vaccine production. And lastly, on the Guardian newspaper, we see Kanu, victims of separatist violence. Others oppose planned protests. And on the Nation newspaper, we see senator, actress, wife accuse each other of drug abuse and violence. Senator, actress, wife, they accuse each other of drug abuse and violence. And we have Free Kano Now protesters adamant despite police red alert. PDP convention, Iyan will protest forgery in letter to INEC. The PDP secretary has protested that there's a forgery in the letter signed on August, saying that it was not his signature. It was not his signature that was there. All right, next, English, maths compulsory for O-level, says federal government. All right, moving on. We have the Daily Independent newspaper. Federal government again says mathematics still compulsory for O-level students. Forgery role puts PDP National Convention at risk. Iyan petitions DSS, police, and INEC. Federal government says they are considering proposals for viable national carrier. Keyamo says new airline won't be government funded. And we see again, APC cannot be saved, even if all governors defect to party. ADC says that APC cannot be saved, even if all governors defect to the party. All right, still on the Daily Independent, we see Pencon's personal pension plan unlocks 80 million naira untapped informal workers. And we see Nnamdi Kanu today's protest, sacrosanct, Sowore Opara insists. And lastly, Sarah gives Akpabio Abbas 7 days to account for missing NAS complex 18.6 billion naira. And on the Punch newspaper, protesters defy security warning. Val Villa march. Federal government backs defense headquarters as coup rumor sparks political firestorm. PDP convention faces fresh setback over alleged signature forgery. Senate to grill NCAA, local airlines on safety breaches. Senate to grill NCAA, local airline on safety. We've had so many concerns concerning the airlines, the operations in the airline system, where there's been accusation that some of the pilots are on drugs. Some of the pilots take drugs before flying. So the Senate are here to probe the matter. They want to investigate it because this involves the lives of humans. Because once you sideline the whole thing, the concerns or the allegations, it's going to lead to a lot of risk. We've seen cases of some people tested positive for drugs, some pilots tested positive. So it's a very good commendation, because the airline sector, it needs a lot of safety precautions. So they really seriously need to do something about it. All right, gunmen shoot butcher dead in Lagos barracks market. And Osibanjo leads ECOWAS team to monitor Cote d'Ivoire poll. Osibanjo leads ECOWAS team to monitor Cote d'Ivoire poll. And lastly, on the Vanguard newspaper, Sorore urges police to protect protesters. Nigerian losing young people to suicide, advocates warn. And again, we see Regina battling drug, alcohol addiction, and needs rehabilitation. Ned Nwoko, the senator, Ned Nwoko, the husband to the actress Regina Daniels, says that the wife is battling drug addiction and needs rehabilitation. All right, NSAS at 5, memories, Matthias, unfinished struggle for justice. All right, that is what we have today on the various newspapers. These are the top stories on today's papers. So from what we read last on the Vanguard newspaper, yes, today makes it 5 years of the NSAS protest in Nigeria. We cannot forget October 2020. It cannot be forgotten. It marks the cry of Nigerians to end police brutality. It's people across the country came together. People across the country came together to march, to demand for better treatment, to be treated better by the police, by the security agencies, by the government. People were tired, very angry, and for once in the country, so many people put away tribe, put away religion, put away the profession, and decided we are coming together to ensure that the country moves forward, to ensure that there's an end to police brutality. So they marched all over there was a nationwide protest all over the country. In Port Harcourt, in Lagos, in Delta, in Enugu, people came out in masses, in large numbers to protest. And what was supposed to be just a peaceful protest, people just come out and go back home safely, led to the death of young Nigerians, young civilians, unarmed people. They didn't have any gun. But then they were protesting against brutality. And once again, they were brutalized in the scene. People cannot forget the Lekki toll gates, the massacre. Lives were lost because they were demanding for better governance, because they were demanding for better treatment, and they were killed on that spot. So we remember the people that died. We remember the people that were killed. Remember the unity of Nigerians coming together to ensure, to speak, to tell the government that enough is enough, to tell them their mind, what they felt, what they believed was better for the citizens. And this was born out of a viral video in Delta State that a police was seen killing a young man. So we noticed that the case of killing didn't start today. The case of brutality did not start today. It started a long time ago, long before 2020. But 2020, October 20, was the day people said that we are tired. We have seen a lot of things happen, and we are very, very tired of it. And they decided to come out and let the government know. And we pray that those that lost their lives during the protests, the Lekki Tollgate massacre, we pray that their deaths will not be in vain. We are still hoping for a better country. We are still hoping that Nigeria, the governance will be a better one, that Nigeria will be a peaceful place for us to live in. So it's a very sad one. We remember them today. We remember the unity of Nigerians. We remember the death of these ones. That they were fighting against police brutality, and still, it was still security agents that fired, that pulled the trigger, that led to their deaths. So Nigerians will never forget this incident. Until now, it's very unfortunate that justice has not been served. It's very unfortunate. So there's been so many incidents of killings in Nigeria. There's been a lot of them. It's really a lot. We keep wondering, when exactly is it going to end in the country? When will this killing? Because we still see it happening. We still see the police brutalizing people, harassing people on the road. We still see it. Despite the fight for freedom is still going on in the country. What exactly are citizens going to do to ensure that the governance is okay? What exactly are we supposed to do? We speak. We've spoken. We've protested. So what are the citizens going to do for the government to hear us, to hear our cries? Most times we can't do anything. And when you speak of protests, peaceful protests, parents are afraid of letting their children go out because of what happened over the years, because of what has been happening. There's fear. People don't even have the morale to voice out their anger anymore. People are afraid that the people that are supposed to protect them is going to turn against them. So it now looks like everyone is so quiet. There's silence everywhere. Whatever happens, we just tweet. After tweeting, that's all. That's the end of it. There's really nothing we can do in the country. There's really nothing we can do to demand change in the country. We've seen it over time. We've seen people killed and justice denied. So today it's leading us to a very serious matter. This killings is leading us to a very serious matter we are talking about this morning. Yes, we are going to be talking about the Christian genocide in Nigeria. Join the conversation on 0706-048-5853 and join us live on High Voltage News on YouTube. Subscribe, leave a comment, and share the videos for others to be part of the conversation. We'll take a short break this morning, and when we come back, we are going to dive right into what we have for this morning.
It's about to get welcome to the show, and a presenter that won't stop giving it their all. Hi, my name is Ogio, your pilot one, and I'm passing the mic to the one that has current affairs in her palms.
Hello everyone, my name is Odili and I'm passing the mic to the judge and peacemaker in Volt FM Sports.
I am Godwin, and I'm passing the mic to the Igbo culture expert giving us cultural gist.
Today we're going to get one thing. I'm from Bantitinazo. Actually, me mic. It's only no only a scenario company my journal Nanjo.
What's up, my people? I go by the name Nonto with the magic voice, aka King of Badwell United, and I'm passing the mic to one person who they give for anything right for Katoni.
Hi Volt family, my name is John and I'm passing the mic to the driver. We know they collect fare, you know now.
Hi neighbor, it's Jason here, and I'm passing the mic to the one that has the magic to heal your broken heart.
My name is Malaika and I am passing the mic to you. Yes, you, for being part of
Volt 104.3 FM.
Yes, you're welcome back to High Voltage on Volt 104.3 FM. Yes, this is your weekday news analysis show where we review and analyze the news, and also talk about issues affecting us as citizens of Nigeria, ranging from politics, education, health, security, and other topical stories making rounds in the country. Yes, today we are diving into the security of the citizens in the country. We are going to talk about the Christian genocide claims that has been making rounds in the country. It has been on over weeks. It has been on. People have been talking about it. People have been in agreement. People have been in disagreement. Yes, they've been talking about it. Yes, join us live this morning on by calling us on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Now let's dive right in. This all started. It all started on September 26th when an American political commentator, Bill Maher, made a statement about the Christian genocide in the country. He said that over 100,000 Christians has been killed in Nigeria since 2009. So he said that what is happening in the country is more than the genocide in Gaza. That what's happening in Nigeria is more than what we see on the news in Gaza, people being bombed, people being killed. So we might be in the part of the country where things are safe, where we feel safe. We might not really see it, that there are so many people being killed on a daily basis. There are so many people being bombed, being slaughtered on a daily basis. We look at the reports, we look at the news. Every now and then, we hear 13 killed by bandits, 13 killed by elder farmer clash, hundreds killed by terrorists. We keep hearing it. It feels like it's just a number. But these numbers, they are human beings. They are fathers, mothers. They are little ones that unfortunately Nigeria happened to them. So over the years, so many people have lost their lives to banditry, to terrorism, to clash in the country. And we cannot keep being silent about it. We will talk about this morning. Yes, this is what we are talking about. So when after the video went viral of the American political commentator who spoke about this. It's not like we've not been speaking in the country, but then when he made it, the virality of the video got people talking more on the issue. The federal government came on the 28th of September to say that there is no Christian genocide in the country, that everyone is affected, but the Christians, but the Muslims, that the terrorism is not targeted to a particular religion, that is affecting everybody. That when a bomb is thrown, it doesn't separate the Muslims from the Christians. It kills everyone. Which I agree with that, because when you throw a bomb in a place like Kano State, that is mostly comprised of Muslims, it's killing Muslims. And when you throw a bomb in a place like Benue State, which has more of Christians, it's killing Christians. But I sit and I wonder, I'm wondering, is this what we should be talking about? Should we be debating whether it is Christians that are being killed? Should we be debating whether it is Muslims that are being killed? Is that what the government should be talking about? Okay, now that they've debunked, they've said that it is a false claim, that there's no Christian genocide. Okay, what are they doing about the killings going on in the country? What are they doing about the lives that are lost? What are they doing about those that are being displaced? Every day they are running away from their communities, looking for a peaceful place to stay. What is the government doing about it? Is it just to seek validation from the public? To look out there and then the Westerners. Yes, the federal government has said there's no genocide. So the Westerners now, okay, most of them will now believe there's no genocide. But inside, we are in the country. We see what is happening every day, every now and then. We look around us. We see the killings. We see the massacres. We see people burned alive every day in the country. It keeps happening. What exactly is the federal government doing about this? But what led me to talk about this morning is the recent happening still on the matter of the Christian genocide. Reno Omokri, who invited his friend, an ex-mayor of Texas, Mike Arnold, we invited him. He said is to do fact finding on the genocide issue in the country. Now, this was on the 14th of October. This happened on the 14th of October, where there was audience. Reno believed that there's no genocide in the country. There's no Christian genocide. And he asked his friend to speak the truth. And the friend said that there is a Christian genocide in the country. Now we have people siding with the federal government. We have people siding with Bill Mayer, who said that there's Christian genocide. We have different people. People are divided. Some are claiming that everyone is being attacked in the country. Some are claiming that it is majorly the Christians that are being attacked in the country. But again, I'm asking you this question this morning. Should we sit and debate about who is being killed in Nigeria? Should we sit and debate about the religions, the tribes that are being killed in the country? Or should we sit and look for a solution behind it? What to do about the killings? And why on earth do we need outside input? Why do we need to invite people, a public figure like Reno Omokri, inviting people from outside the country to come and do fact finding in the country, in Nigeria? Someone that lives outside of Nigeria coming in the country to do fact finding of what we already know. We already see a lot of the killings every day. So what is the fact finding all about? What's this distraction? Is it a propaganda? What exactly? Because why we should sit and be looking for solution, how to end terrorism, how to end banditry, how to end the killings, the herders farmers clash. We are sitting and talking about that Christians are killed more, terrorists, that Muslims are killed more. The fact remains that people are being killed every day. People are dying every day. Because once we start seeking validation, it now looks political. It's no longer the pain of the people. Families are mourning. And we go out there, we are sitting, granting audience, telling people that no, there's no Christian genocide, telling them that yes, there's Christian genocide. But what exactly are we doing every day? What are the government doing? What are the security agencies doing to ensure that there is peace in the country? To ensure that people are living peacefully, are living safely in the country? People to ensure that people are not afraid. Because you look around, people are afraid. You go to the northern states, people are afraid. They don't know what will happen next. They don't know who will be killed next. They don't know which part of the village will be attacked next. We read news and we see peace talks ongoing with bandits. Is that a solution? We look around, we see face-to-face bandits having a face-to-face discussion. Then after the discussion, they now released 20 persons. Meanwhile, there are security agencies in that locality, and they are roaming around free. And the bandits are known by the people. They know their faces, they know their names, they know their hideouts. So why are they not arresting them? So do we sit and keep arguing who exactly, which religion is being killed, which religion is being targeted, when we should be looking for a solution to end all this? So whatever you want to call it genocide, you want to call it banditry, or you want to call it terrorism, anything you call it, the fact remains that people are dying in the country. The fact remains that people are being killed in the country. And the people that are doing it are going there, roaming around freely, going scot-free. Nothing is being done to them. So we should not be distracted on Christians are being killed, or that is Muslims, or is everybody. We should not be distracted with that. We should just look at a way forward. What to do about this? What exactly are we supposed to do about this? Do we need to have people from outside to make an input before we start doing something? Before we start looking for results? Before we start looking for solution? Join us on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Let us know what you think about this situation, because this is something that is affecting both of us. We can have round tables and discuss who is being affected. We can have round table and sit, and we are talking about the Christians being killed. We are talking about the Muslims. The federal government is debunking the rumor, knowing fully well that yes, people are being killed, and not offering solution. So callers, the phone lines are open. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. You're welcome to High Voltage. Please, your name and your location.
I am listening for breaking interest. I'm calling from Mumbai.
All right, please go ahead.
I think killings are too much. The killing,
Mm.
they have one day they will kill at least Nigeria will remain only 25%. Already they have even killed almost 75%.
They're just killing every day.
And mostly the good ones, not even the terrorists.
Mm.
The good ones are dying, the good ones are ending up in prison, some
Mm.
are forgotten there,
Mm.
their matters are not being investigated or even put eye on to know if any of them have committed a crime charged to repose it.
Mm. Mm.
The killing is getting out of hand, and it's obvious if they cannot be able to do anything about it.
Mm.
One day it will begin to affect those victims and the richer ones, like the politicians.
Mm.
One day the dog that is there, one day it might overgrown and overpowered suddenly. You never can tell.
Mm.
So, however they are doing it, trying to compensate the terrorists, I don't think that's a good idea.
That's not the solution, because we are empowering them. Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, they are empowering them, trying to have some kind of, I would say, plea for them not to proceed or terrorizing where are our security?
Mm.
They cannot be able to apprehend those people immediately they see them, and they are negotiating. I don't know the kind of the way, and I maybe yes are too strong to compare to the security.
Mm.
That is not it. That's how I see it, and I believe that God will really help this country, because
Amen.
it is happening every day.
It is. It is.
This is no longer ritual killing. This is terrorism
Mm.
and some other because want to support killings also based
Mm.
on who they are supporting.
Mm.
Okay, look at the headsmen. Headsmen of what they are talking about them, and there's nothing. They have not done anything to stop them.
That's the
They are
thing.
still moving around,
Mm.
moving their cows here and
Mm.
there, getting to people's farms,
Mm.
throwing it and camping themselves there and scare you away from your farmland as if you are no nothing.
Mm.
And you cannot report for anybody to come to rescue you. I don't understand all these things, but I beg to tell you, it's only God that will lead us out of this case.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. Thank you. The thing is really sad that it keeps happening and killings keeps happening every now and then. You look at the newspaper headlines, you look at the stories, the news, and you keep seeing that people were killed in this particular region. Because when you hear that a particular location is being targeted, when you hear that a particular location is being there's insecurity, why not declare a state of emergency in that location and tackle the insecurity there and do something about it, instead of allowing people to live in that area and they are being killed every day. So this morning I'm not really asking, I'm not here to talk about whether it is the Christians that are being killed more or whether it is the Muslims that are being killed more. And I'm here to talk about the fact that people, whether Christians, whether Muslims, are being killed in Nigeria on a daily basis. And we are asking this morning, what are the government doing about it? What are the government doing to ensure that we stay at peace, to ensure that we live safely in the country? So instead of giving us press release, instead of making press release and telling the Americans that there's no genocide in the country, they should tell the citizens what they've done so far to tackle insecurity, or what they are doing, or their plans to tackle insecurity in all these localities, in all these places where there's high insecurity. In the northern states, you're afraid to go to that place. Ask people, ask the youth, ask people doing youth service, because they will refuse to go to the northern state because they fear for their lives. So should we be in a country where we are afraid all the time? We don't know what's going to come upon us the next minute. We don't know who is going to be next. We don't know the part of the country that will be attacked next. What are our politicians doing about it? What are our public figures doing about it, other than calling a round table and discussing who is being killed and who is not being killed? What are the solutions they are bringing to the table? This is what we are talking about. Join the conversation on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. Let's know what you think about it. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, you're welcome. Please, your name and your location.
I am Nathaniel from
Okay, please go ahead.
this issue in Nigeria that is going on, is killing everywhere in Nigeria.
Mm.
This issue is not just the farmer haters issue.
Yes.
This is physical tribalism gathering
Okay.
because if our government together, they are the ones doing it. Because like for now, Tinubu is at the office now. So if Tinubu comes down, say he will resign, or his tenure don't finish, he don't come down with them. So it will be against the thing that is only into the office, so that they will appreciate only his tenure. That is only that is what is going on in
Mm.
But if they no stop it to that, this is how it will continue. And as this thing is going, none of them have more to talk because they are the ones who putting it, doing it everywhere. So this is just like that with political transparency.
Mm.
So that is it.
It's all right. Thank you for calling. You too can join the conversation on 0706 048 5853 or 0915 570 8347. And remember, we are live on YouTube on High Voltage News. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like, leave a comment, and share the video for others to be part of the conversation this morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you? Morning.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Uh,
This is Chris. I'm calling from Wirot.
all right, you're welcome. Please go ahead.
Good. You are talking about what our government is doing.
For yeah, when it comes to killings in Nigeria,
About the insecurity and the argument on whether it's the
Christians or the
Christians
Muslims.
or the Muslims that are killed.
Mm,
The truth is that our country, Nigeria, has become a country of propaganda,
okay.
and government is government of propaganda. Every government want to propagate everything.
Mm,
You understand?
mm,
Politicize everything. And the problem I have is that many Nigerians
mm,
are so, I don't know how to describe it. I don't want to use some language that is not allowed.
okay.
You know, the truth remains that we all know what is going on. But it's very few, except it's just a little kid that doesn't know what is happening in this country.
Mm,
By the way, the killings, who are those that have been doing these killings? I will come to a community, kill, ransack, burn down, chase away the
mm,
community,
mm,
and then rename the community.
mm,
And while these things are going on,